Hi, I'm Shirley. I'm the owner of this house and we live in the inner Richmond. What was really important for me when I was getting quotes for this project and also deciding what contractor to use was making sure we found someone that was honest, that was really detail-oriented, and that was experienced. And I think Jacob and his team really impressed me because they made an appointment to show up the next day, gave me a detailed written quote within 4 hours, I think, and I could just tell that he really cared about the project and wanted to win our business. Our due diligence process to choose someone was asking for reviews. It also was mostly gut-based, I think. We've interviewed enough GCs where I can tell if they would care about our project. It really meant something to their business, and I could tell that Jacob and his team take a lot of pride in what they do. What made me choose WeDo was, I think, Jacob's kind of definitive answer that they can get it done in 5 weeks. And also, I think a lot of the pictures showing some of their previous work, I could tell that they've been experienced in doing bathroom projects like the one that we were asking him to do, but also the bathrooms looked great. So our design process maybe was unusual. We had already kind of bought all the materials and we're just waiting for a GC partner to come help us execute on the vision. That being said, I do have to commend Hai, who's the designer at WeDo. He came and showed up and kind of walked through our vision for our bathroom with me, made sure we had all the right materials, and I felt like it was a great resource to have because I knew he was like kind of double checking what we had purchased and made sure like everything fit together. So it was really nice to work with a GC that also had a design team on staff to really kind of partner with us on this. We're not designers, and so it's always nice to have reassurance that what you're choosing is not crazy or gonna look ugly after you kind of invest in a project like this. So I think it was pretty awesome. Jacob and team promised to finish this project in 5 weeks, and they finished it in 5 weeks exactly. But I want to call out that Rigo and Eduardo, the two guys that worked on the project, worked over the 4th of July weekend to make sure that they finished on time. And shout out to those guys. They were so sweet and kind. They cleaned up every single day because they said we had 2 small kids running around, so they didn't want to leave a mess. And you know, that was unexpected. We've done projects before where the house was a complete mess, and they did an amazing job making it feel really contained and allowed us to kind of live through with as little headache as possible. If I had to choose one word to describe this whole process with WeDo, it'd be attentive. I think to help someone make a decision about choosing a GC, I always recommend checking references, talking to prior clients, but also just meeting them to make sure you have the same communication style and meeting them in person to better understand what your project means to them. And I think if you meet the WeDo team, I think you'd feel probably what we felt, which is they really wanted our project. They really were kind of intent on making sure they finished on time and making sure that you really love the outcome. And so reviews aside, and I think reference aside, which WeDo has plenty of positive reviews, I think we just kind of knew from meeting them that I think they would turn out well, and it did. Based on this experience, I already talked to WeDo Construction, Jacob and team, about them helping work on our next house. And so I already said, I expect a discount because we'll be calling you in about 6 months, I think. So excited to work with them again and highly recommend.